So dear participants, those who joined us today on Zoom, as well as will watch this webinar recorded on Facebook, welcome to our FEMtrain program for Flexicurity. And it's an honor for us to introduce this program in Sri Lanka. And the concept of FEMtrain program for Flexicurity, it's a new program that is introduced with the support and hosting agency Manchester International. And FEMtrain for Flexicurity offers a program to support women to reach job and life flexibility and security in different areas of life as well as career. So our team, core team, will introduce the concept, and today we will explain the structure of the program as well as what are the modules offered and what is so special about this program. So first of all, we would like to start from what we offer. This program is to empower women, all participants who will join our program. And it is an inclusive program. That means all diverse applicants can join the program from age groups 18 to 60. And when we talk about the price of this program, it will be offered on no fee basis, which means that donations are accepted, and participants can pay the amount that they can pay based on the perceived value of the program as well as on the household income level. So if you have any further questions, you can clarify in the chat box. And this is a new program that is offered in Manchester International, and Manchester International has successful programs for different age groups, as you can see, offered for O-level, A-level students. We conducted it both online and offline in the classrooms, and we are really honored to have this new program hosted by Manchester International, which will be conducted by the team of experts coming from different countries. You can see the map reflects the location and the country of residence of our experts and diversity of the team as well. So the concept that we are introducing in this program, going global, that means we'll have global and local expertise in this program. At the same time, we expect experts joining from other countries like US, Ghana, from Africa, Sweden, some countries in Europe, India, as well as Belarus, Eastern Europe, and Switzerland. And we expect some more other countries to be involved. So let me introduce myself a little bit. I am Yulia Yurievich Rupasinha. Talking about, I will talk a bit about the FEMtrain program ambition and purpose in a while. Talking about my expertise, I have experience of working in different regions, Europe, Africa, and Asia. So I'm qualified as educator, and I have degree in law as well as business administration. So for the last 5 years, I've been working in the field of education as a lecturer of business communication, strategic human resource management, IELTS, English, and Russian classes for medical students. I have also, as a hobby, translating books from English to Russian language. So that's a little bit about expertise. And talking about our program, the purpose of this program, FEMtrain, is to empower and support women, not only in Sri Lanka, but globally, to reach their highest potential with the help of programs such as FEMtrain for Flexicurity and other services offered on our FEMpower Zone platform, such as networking, mentorship, career coaching, likewise. So we will promote productive employment and decent work and entrepreneurship prospects in all our activities and programs. And in our program, we target to tackle these UN Sustainable Development Goals to address the challenges related to high unemployment rate of women, not only in Sri Lanka, but in the region as well, and to improve hourly earnings of female employees, and also to reduce cases of non-violence and discrimination in the workplace, employment-related cases, and of course, to support youth with employment opportunities and entrepreneurship opportunities for those particularly who are not in education, employment or training at the moment. So talking about the ambition of our program, we have ambition to conduct training for two months program in English, in soft skills and job interview skills. So we expect to get 25 participants in our program within this 3 months period. And our long-term ambition is to deliver this program for 300 women in 3 years' time, at least. So our main target is those women who seek jobs, who plan to change job in career transition, or else they plan to become entrepreneurs, right? And who can benefit from our training. As you can see that women, girls who are after A-level exams and at different levels of education. Some of our participants may have vocational training or else bachelor's or master's degree, and they may look for job opportunities in different sectors, industries, or simply interested to become entrepreneurs or self-employed. So we plan also to support women who want to improve their quality of job, income level with soft skills and job interview skills, as well as to improve their confidence and self-esteem and well-being with the help of mentoring, coaching, and career support, right? And our long-term ambition, if we talk about our purpose, we plan to create also a global community for women empowerment, where we will reach women who need support, particularly to prepare for the jobs of the future, including online jobs. So our program is inclusive, and the outcome must be well-being and work-life balance. And we plan to deliver this support and programs on social media and our website, which will connect women from different countries and regions, where women can share their stories of success and also to sell their products and services based on their entrepreneurship ideas that they will co-create and design in masterminds. So that's our long-term ambition, and importance of this program will introduce Imali, our core team member. So I hand over, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Yulia, for telling us about the program on FEMtrain for Flexicurity. So my name is Imali Chavadana. I'm a freelance HR consultant and professional coach. And it's really important for me to join and power up with these 4 ladies here with whom I share the floor, as well as we'll run the training for a number of weeks, commencing from next week. And to tell you a little bit about why we do this program and how it will benefit you. Yeah, Yulia, if you can take me on to the next slide. Yes, thank you. Right. So interestingly, they say when you empower a woman, you empower a whole generation. And similarly, this is a concept and an evolving journey for most women across Asia and mainly across South Asian cultures, where we have to compete for economic standing and psychosocial empowerment. So a little bit about how this is going to benefit you is basically this program focuses on 4 dimensions which calls you to initially start off with your psychological empowerment and understand and focus a little bit about who you are, because it's at the root of development. It's really important and key for everyone to understand who they are as a person, a personality. And therefore, we start with personal effectiveness, where we talk and help participants understand the authentic self and how can they resonate with the brand image they want to strengthen on. So those will be the key areas that we will be starting off with. Moving on to the next 4 areas in itself, we will also cover personal effectiveness, interpersonal skills, communication skills, and job interview skills. So as part of the FEMtrain curriculum for Flexicurity, we identified that these 4 categories will really help you, start off careers if you're just starting after school, or if you're transitioning from one career to another, or even deciding between careers and need professional advice, or even if you're embarking from professional world to starting up your own business, venturing into entrepreneurship, then we hope that these skills will give you confidence, the advancing, and the challenge, or to connect with your own potential to be able to realize these dreams for yourself and for your wider loved ones. So lastly speaking, why we're doing this and how do you bring together to foster a community of empowered women is we hope that on the onset, as we start with a batch of 25 participants, we hope that our community will grow and we will be able to form a global community of empowered women. These like-minded women can connect and network with one another to advance in their careers, to be in charge of their better life choices, and live a more meaningful and purposeful life. And also speaking today, careers are very transitional in that women, or for that matter, anybody wishes to pursue different careers over their lifetime. And we hope that these skills that we have put together will help you transition from one career to another, or advance in your career horizontally or vertically. And lastly, because women are also the nurturers in our part of the world, we believe that it's really important in situations like today for you to focus on your well-being and work-life balance. And therefore, we hope that the topics we cover under these areas will definitely help you with psychological empowerment, as well as improve your skills and develop your talent and advance your well-being and work-life balance. So I leave you with that and invite my colleague from Bangladesh, Ishita, to continue on with the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Iblia and Imali, for your nice contributions till now. So I would start with a brief introduction from myself. I'm a clinical psychologist and currently working outside of the country. Specifically, as I'm from Bangladesh, I'm working outside of Bangladesh as a NHPSS specialist. I have been contributed in proposal development and leadership of a team, and also served as a representative, staff representative and gender champion for an organization. And adding with what Imali has already mentioned on women empowerment and women leadership, why we need this or why we designed this in our program. because we wanted to emphasize on women's empowerment because it gives the power to women to take their own decisions for their own development. The development which can be for personal and for social development as well. And this encourages women to be self-reliant and independent, improve their self-esteem and confidence to face the difficulties, and it also ensures active participation because we know that women is half of the world. So for a better world, it is required that women have active or equal participation. Okay, so by encouraging women empowerment, we will ensure that equal participation, equal opportunity is ensured in their personal as well as in their career. So how we can achieve this? Obviously, individual efforts or awareness from both men and women is required here, but also government policies are equally responsible or can equally be responsible for ensuring women's empowerment or for ensuring a better world. So in a nutshell, we can say what women empowerment can give and why we are encouraging women empowerment or ensuring women empowerment as a topic in our course is that education, equal opportunities, respect, attitudinal shift. Why attitudinal shift? Because until we have an attitudinal change in our perception, we will not encourage women to have active participation, or we will not give women equal opportunities. So that's why attitudinal shift, freedom of choice for women, equal treatment, specifically in pay scale or financial development or decision making, can or should take into consideration to reinforce women empowerment. So that's why as we are supporting women for a better career. So that's why it is required to have better knowledge and understanding of women's empowerment so that they ensure themselves to be empowered women. Next slide, please. Yes. And there is a linkage between women empowerment and women's leadership. So why we want to focus on that as well? Because women's leadership is obviously, though people say that it is linked and it is similar to women's empowerment, but it is a bit different because where women's empowerment contributes in building individual or groups capacity, leadership focuses or gives the capacity to build personal capacity and confidence as well as building the capacity to mobilize others. So creating a vision and mobilizing others to go to that vision is something which is required for leadership, and that's why it is important that women understand leadership and contributes on that. Obviously, promoting women's leadership has benefits beyond individual women themselves, and it has good impact on family level, obviously, because women is the core of the family, as we can say, and as we can see. So, and family, together with families, it contributes to the society. And obviously, when we are contributing to the society, it contributes to the country as well as to the world. So that's why it's required. And obviously, women who have access to resources and knowledge and have decision-making power, so they have most positive impact on the communities and in the country as well, and obviously in the world as well. And we have seen different examples of women's leadership, like for example, we can talk about the New Zealand's president as well as Bangladesh. In Bangladesh also there is women's leadership, which we can see in a moment. And obviously when there will be good empowerment, women's empowerment, ensured women's empowerment and equal opportunity for women's leadership in career as well as in family level, we can ensure the concept called development. So proper development can be ensured when these criteria are met. So thank you so much. So I would like to give the opportunity to my next colleague or team member.
Thank you so much, Ashita and Imali, for introducing and emphasizing the key areas of our program. And I'm sure that participants get better understanding of the purpose of this program and how we are going to proceed in terms of our priorities in the training, and why we have selected these topics and this curriculum for the program. Actually, research says that in Sri Lanka, unemployment rate is very high among women at different education levels. As you can see, statistics, those women who have bachelor's, master's degree as well, they may not be actively represented in the labor in the market, right? So, and when it comes to opportunities for employment, statistics says that most employment opportunities in Sri Lanka are in services, which means soft skills training will provide more opportunities for employment, employability, and entrepreneurship as well in services-oriented industries. And just to summarize the existing skills development gap in the country, in fact, out of 360,000 school children who enter education system formal, almost 152, they need actually certain skills development trainings because of the limitations of education system. And as you can see, statistics also says that skills that are most important for retention and being able to progress in your career development are the skills that we included in our training, like leadership, problem solving, ability to think, decision making, communication, teamwork, time management, creativity, and beyond that, we have also related to job interview skills. So why this program is conducted in English language is because we see that wage premiums are very high by skill type for those job seekers who are fluent in English. That's why we also decided to conduct the program in English language to help participants to gain confidence in oral and written communication in English. And just to summarize, our selection process will be in steps, and all participants, those who are joining, based on their education level, may need to do some English and written and speaking test. Only in that case if they don't have like certification in English. And Google form will be also shared to fill in regarding time arrangements and your expectations about the program. So we will share this form in a while. And afterwards, all participants will be invited to join WhatsApp group where we will share all materials, and it will be our first networking platform created. And talking about the program duration, and we expect it to be 2 months from 1st September. Running to mid-November. And as we already discussed, the program will be based on practical assignments more, like group work, oral and written assignments, and you will have a lot of time for reflection in the groups. And readings will be provided as homework mostly. And at the end of the program, those students who will complete 75% of the tasks will get a chance to be certified. You will get certificates, and we will actually introduce a certification. Mr. Chandana will join to talk about that. And the time of the classes will be weekdays and weekends on Zoom, online arrangement for the moment. We have several options to choose, so participants will have a chance to decide based on flexibility of our and availability of our experts, as well as participants' preferences. We will decide the time of the sessions, and likewise morning or afternoon hours or evening hours. So at this point, I'd like to hand over to our core team member, Marie Shamila. So she's an expert in leadership, talent development, and she's actually also entrepreneur and co-founder of the company. and specialized in customer relations management, personal branding, and personality development. So Marie, floor is yours, please.
Yes, thank you very much, first of all, Julia, for organizing this webinar and your hard work, and my co-members, Ishita, Imali, and Julia, is she there? Yeah. We have put a lot of effort into this. Thank you very much for this. Just give a quick brief introduction of myself. My name is Marie. I'm from Sri Lanka. Currently, I'm living in Sri Lanka, having worked for more than 20 years in the corporate sector, out of which 17 years abroad. I have worked and lived abroad. And what I bring to the table in this particular program is the leadership and talent development. I'm an entrepreneur on my own, and to teach you all about this particular core value of this entire program is empowering women. So we are focusing on the women, especially me being brought up in a country like Sri Lanka, in South Indian, one of those countries. So not only here, and I like the term that Julia chose, local and global. And this particular term, I was very amused with that. And we give like Imali and Ishita, specifically they mention the voice, that the lost voice that you have among the women, and we are giving the empowering, where they are seamless, there are no boundaries as a woman where you can reach. And if the society is limiting you, and I believe that after this program or this training, this is absolutely free, embrace it, and you will find your own voice, and you will go and find who you are as a person. Would you mind going to the next slide? Yes. So basically in this program, we share many multiple topics that they have already shared among, and mainly I'll be focusing on personal effectiveness, okay, and interpersonal skills. And if you take interpersonal skills, why it is vital? The communication, conflict resolution skills, and problem solving. These are three elements of the interpersonal skills. So communication skills come under interpersonal skills. So why communication skills are important? Because you communicate, and if you have to send a message across from one party to the other party, and if you don't communicate well, regardless where your society is, whether it's your family unit or to your workplace or to the society, and extremely important. And like Julia said, the reason why we conduct this particular program in English language, this is an opportunity for you all to brush up your oral and written communication skills as well, because it's important. And though we can probably translate into the local languages, right? But then again, since we are going global, it's important that you all understand this the whole program in English. So, but now here under interpersonal skills, collaboration and teamwork, you can, as a woman, you work as a team as well as an individual, and we are polishing your skills to how to work and in order to work as a team and also work alone on your own. And you have the skills, and we are brushing up and like a polishing diamond. And then what is emotional intelligence is extremely important topic, which is why the companies now, even in interviews, they are looking for more than your degrees and your certificates. They are looking for EQ, your EQ knowledge, and we will be getting into it. That means in there's a situation, how can you react in that situation? That is checking from your perspective how you are going to react in the situation, because it's important such individuals are sought in the corporate industry as well. And the empathy and customer care, and I'm specialized in customer care and having worked with more than 120 nationalities, and it's important to understand the customer and to listen. And we there are a lot of speakers, but there are very a small number of listeners, and we will polish your listening skills and customer care, and you should be able to identify the customer even before they tell you what their problem is. This is the level of customer care actually, in fact, lacking in the entire service industry overall. But for as women, and y'all are going to go global, and y'all are going to be leaders in the industry, and we are polishing your skills. And yes, you are in the second communication skills. Like I said, it comes under interpersonal skills, and there are 3 V's. What are 3 V's? Okay, we will go in detail when we come to that particular program. And we have verbal, vocal, and visual. In fact, your visual communication, that means your body language, carries 55%, and your vocal takes 38%, and your verbal and your words only take 7%. See how important your body language? So we will teach you how the do's and don'ts of the body language, and how can you effectively communicate. It's important. There's nothing is impossible. And now, of course, after pandemic, we are in a digital era, right? Communication, not only like we hardly meet people, online communication, and how to polish those skills through online, you know, such platform like this, because you're always online, and yet you put this message across. And also, these are the, as you see in the slide, presentation skills, and it comes under your public speaking skills, and you probably have the product, but if you don't know how to present it to the correct audience, and that means you are lacking that skill, and we will teach you to bring out your confidence within you as a woman. So is there another slide, Julia? Yes, I think that's in a nutshell. This is what all the program about, and trust me, y'all are going to be benefited in this program. And thank you so much, Julia. And Julia will be taking over the job interview skills, and which is actually in demand now. As you see, I'm sure among y'all, y'all have a lot of you have lost your jobs, perhaps, right? And you're looking for jobs, and this is high time. And you can find your probably a new passion, and maybe you can change your industry. And I'm someone, I started a company during the pandemic, and nothing is impossible. That's all I can say. Thank you so much for listening and your time.
Thank you, Maria, for such an inspiring speech and introduction. Really, I mean, nothing is impossible. In fact, why we have introduced job interview skills on demand, because some participants may be still choosing whether they are planning to go for a job interview in the next period of time. But we encourage all participants to join and do this section as well of the training program, because in that case you will get a certification for job interview skills as well, and you will gain confidence to face real job interview in our mock job interview that we will conduct in our program. And as you can see, we will guide you through the job application process, and we will also introduce the best practices in CV and cover letters writing, and we will provide feedback in terms of areas for improvements. And those students who are interested will also do mock job interview. And another section that we have in our learning journal for the students is individual development plan. So that section will guide you how to identify your strengths, weaknesses, and we will track your progress to the end of the program. So I think that's in general the structure of our program. And at this moment, I think we can check whether there are questions and hand over to Mr. Chandana if he has joined. Ms. Suvi, can you guide us, please, whether Mr. Chandana has joined?
Yeah, Mrs. Yulia, he's in.
Okay, right. So let me introduce Mr. Chandana, CEO and Director of Manchester International and lawyer. Mr. Chandana, please.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Julia, inviting your inauguration sessions. My role is there actually is a sponsor in this program in one of our CSR projects. I think this is very important thing you have started, because this is actually, I think it should be the government responsibility, but you have done it because in my experience, I feel the knowledge is available now in everywhere. You can get the knowledge in everywhere, especially under the modern technology. The only the different all the same category, they want to come to the forwards. Only the word which we want, the only the thing is the skills, soft skills, right? Where as a lawyer, when it is getting in a courts, I have experienced all the same education qualifications, but some few are them in a more client base. The others are the very poor client base. The reason is that different is not knowledge, right? Same, they have the same knowledge. The only the reasons they have getting more knowledge is actually the reason they have built a good client base is their soft skill levels, right? Completions of the particular programs, we will provide the certificate. I think Julia will already display the particular certificate, sample of the certificates. Yeah, this is a certificate where we awarded those who have completed the successful courses. And anyhow, we will provide the facilities for the student in the actually in physical classes as well as in the online platform. At the moment, those who are in future, if it is possible to attend the in physical classes, we hope to give the chance to the student attend here and doing the workshop and all this thing support for you. I don't know the pandemic situation is going on. We will support to the online platform, right? Thank you. Given this opportunity, I hope to give my fullest support in future. I wish to success in this program.
In that case, all participants, thank you for your time, and feel free to contact us to register for the program. And we have provided our numbers. You can actually contact directly, or else if you want, you can contact Manchester office international to get more information. You can contact directly us. And we are available on WhatsApp numbers as well. And before we close the session, actually it's good to summarize in Sinhala, if possible, just the key message of the program structure, if possible. Imali, can we do that? Okay.
Okay, hi. සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් හැමෝටම. අපි මේ සඳහන් කරපු කාරණා කෙටියෙන් සිංහලෙන් විස්තර කරන්න තමයි මේ අදහස් කරන්නේ. මේ FEMtrain for Flexicurity කියන එක කාන්තා සවිබල ගැන්වීම සඳහා තිරසාර සංවර්ධන ඉලක්කත් සමග විශේෂම gender equality එහෙම නැත්නම් decent work යන sustainable development goals එක සම්බන්ධ කරගෙන ක්‍රියාත් කරන වැඩසටහනක්. එහි Manchester International ගම්පහපිටි එම ශාඛාවෙන් තමයි මෙම වැඩසටහන සඳහා විශේෂම curriculum development ඒත් එක්කම කොටස්කරුවන් වශයෙන් ඔවුන් සාර්ථක ලෙස මෙම පුහුණු වැඩසටහන නිමා කරායින් පසුව ඔබට සහතිකයක් ලබා දෙනවා. මෙම වැඩසටහන ගැන දියත් කරොත් එය මෙහෙයවන්නේ කාන්තාවන් වෙනුවෙන්මයි. ඇයි කියලා කිව්වොත් මොකද ඔබ දන්න ආකාරයට මේ දිනවල විශේෂයෙන්ම අපිට රැකියා සම්බන්ධයෙන් අපි අලුතින් රැකියා සොයන අය ඉන්නවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් NVQ professional qualification සම්පූර්ණ කරලා නමුත් jobs වලට apply කිරීමෙන් පසු සාර්ථක නැති හෝ එහෙම නැත්නම් වැඩි දින කියන්නේ තවත් හොඳ career එකකට යන බලාපොරොත්තුෙන් ඉන්න අය ඉන්නවා. ඒකත් දැන්ටම career එක ඉන්න කියන්නේ රැකියාවක නියැලිලා ඉන්න නමුත් ඊට වඩා හොඳ level එකකට upgrade වෙන්න කැමති අය ඉන්නවා. මම හිතන්නේ අපි ජීවිතේ goals සහ career goals ගත්තොත් එහෙම ලොකු පරාසයක් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඉස්සර වගේ නෙමෙයි හැමෝම කැමති ගොඩක් career success එක සඳහා සහායක අනිවාර්යම ජීවිතයට වැදගත් දෙයක්. ඒත් එක්කම විශේෂයෙන්ම අපේ කලාපය නැත්නම් දකුණු ආසියානු කලාපයේ රටක් වන අපේ රටේ empowerment සහ ඒත් එක්කම confidence එක විශේෂයෙන්ම influencing skills හොඳ negotiation skills වැනි දේවල් ඉතාමත් අවශ්‍යයි රැකියාවක දියුණුව සඳහා සහ upgrade වීම නැත්නම් උසස් වීම සඳහා ඉතින් ඒත් එක්කම පොඩි මතක් කිරීමක් කරනවා කලින් සඳහන් කරපු මම හිතන්නේ LinkedIn වාර්තාවක් අනුව රැකියාවක මෘදු කුසලතා නැත්නම් තාක්ෂණික දැනුමට වඩා දැනට මෘදු කුසලතා කියන්නේ කොයි ආකාරයකටද අපි හැසිරෙන්නේ negotiate කරන්නේ influence කරන්නේ communicate කරන්නේ customer skills කොහොමද හරි ආකාරව ඒ ආකාරයට අපි ගලපා ගන්න යන හැකියාවන් විශේෂයෙන්ම අත්‍යවශ්‍යයි මොකද රැකියාවක තාක්ෂණික දැනුම වගේම ඒ රැකියාව මෙහෙයවන්න එක ඒ ටාස්ක් එක කරගන්න එක ගොඩක් අමාරු කාර්යයක්. ඉතින් ඒකට තමයි මේ විවිධ ස්කිල්ස් අපිට අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ ඒ දේවල් සඳහා. එතකොට මෙය විශේෂයෙන්ම කොටස් 4කට තමයි මෙම පුහුණු වැඩසටහන ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නේ. විවිධ මාතෘකා කවර් කරත් අපි ප්‍රධාන කොටස් 4කින් සමන්විත වැඩසටහනක් ඉදිරියට කරන්නේ. think personal effectiveness කියන එක කවර් කරනවා. පෞද්ගලික කාර්යක්ෂමතාව කියන එක සහ communication skills. يعني එදිනෙදා අපි කටයුතු කිරීමේදී මාරේ කියපු ආකාරයට රැකියාව විතරක් නෙමෙයි මම හිතන්නේ එදිනෙදා අපි වැඩක් කරගත්තී හැම කෙනාටම මේ communication සංනිවේදන කුසලතා කියන එක ගොඩාක් අවශ්‍යයි. ඒත් එක්කම interpersonal skills අන්තර්පුද්ගල කුසලතා. ඉතින් රැකියාව කරන ඔබ දන්නවා ඇති රැකියාවක් නෙමෙයි මම හිතන්නේ පාසලේ හෝ කොයම් මොනවා නිරත කටයුතු කරන්න ඇති interpersonal skills නැත්නම් team skills team එක ඉන්නේ කොහොමද එකිනෙකාගේ අවශ්‍යතා කොයි ආකාරයකට අපි manage කරන්න වැනි skills හරිම අත්‍යවශ්‍යයි. සහ job interview skills විශේෂයෙන්ම ඔබ කොහොමද රැකියාවක් සඳහා පෙර සූදානම් වන්නේ ඒත් එක්කම කොයි ආකාරයකටද CV එකක apply කරන්නේ කොහොමද ඒක organize කරන්නේ සහ සමුග පරීක්ෂණ වලට කොයි ආකාරයකට මුහුණ දෙන්නේ ඉන්පසුව කොයි විදිහටද ඔබ රැකියාව තුල හැසිරෙන්නේ යන කටයුතු අපි දීර්ඝව මේ sessions වලින් සාකච්ඡා කරනවා. ඉතින් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා ඔබට තමත් හොඳ ජීවන කුසලතා සහ මෘදු කුසලතා එක්කම මේ දැනටමත් දියුණු කරගෙන ඇති තාක්ෂණික කුසලතාවලට මෙම වැඩසටහන ප්‍රයෝජනවත් වේවි කියලා. මේ පවත්වන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි මාධ්‍යයෙන් ඔබට ගැටලුවක් තියෙයි නම් මාරේ ඉමාලි මට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න පුළුවන් මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න निराකරණය කරගන්න. නැත්නම් මුළු වැඩසටහනම ඉංග්‍රීසි මාධ්‍යයෙන් තාමත් කොම්ප්‍රෙහෙන්සිව් වෙන නැත්නම් යුලියා සඳහන් කරපු විදිහට 75% completion එකක් තමයි අපි මේ සර්ටිෆිකේට් එක දෙන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ගොඩාක් areas එකෙන් full categories කීපයක් අපි cover ආවරණය වෙන විදිහට සකස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. මොන හරි ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා නම් යොමු කරන්න පුළුවන්. ස්තුතියි.
Thank you, Imali, for the summary. So far, do we have questions? I think we have covered all the key areas, and the main thing we also would like to communicate that soft skills, if we check statistics, 85% of success in the jobs, in the careers, we have to consider soft skills, not technical skills. And this research has been proven in many countries by the cases in many industries. So I think soft skills training is really needed as 21st century skills development. And we are really grateful for all participants who joined this program for this webinar. To find out more information. And before we close, we would like to also check if you have any questions and any suggestions, feel free to communicate. Because,
Julia,
yeah.
I think we can make the Tamil translation available on video via link, since we're finding it difficult due to some technical glitch. So we can make that available along with this recording.
Oh, that would be also great, so that all participants can access as well from different regions, right? Thank you so much, Imali. And if you have anything to add, our team, please feel free to share, to encourage our participants also to join, or else to clarify whatever is left not clarified.
Yeah, if you all have any queries, please put in the chat box, or else you all can WhatsApp on the numbers given. Like Imali said, language එකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් ඉමාට සහ ඉමාලිගේ numbers වලට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. අපි පැහැදිලි කරලා දෙනවා මේ program එක සම්බන්ධතාවය. Thank you.
Okay. So in that case, we can stop recording.